This country shocked the world, but not for the reason you think. Most know the name, but few understand the journey. What happened here was a tragedy beyond words. What followed was a miracle beyond expectation. This is Rwanda. To understand where Rwanda is going, we must first go back to the shadows that once threatened to swallow it whole. In 1994, the world watched, or rather looked away, as Rwanda experienced one of the darkest chapters in modern history. In just 100 days, a lifetime of culture and community was torn apart. Hundreds of thousands of lives were lost. The devastation was absolute. Infrastructure was gone. Trust was shattered. The very fabric of society had unraveled. Many thought Rwanda was a lost cause, a failed state that would take generations to even begin to breathe again. But the story of Rwanda is not a story of staying down. It is a story of the choice to rise. It began with a radical step toward healing. In the aftermath, the survivors faced an impossible question. How do you live next to those who caused you pain? The answer was found in justice and reconciliation. The Gacaca courts allowed the nation to start the long process of healing. It was a process of truth-telling that allowed the nation to rebuild the identity of a people, no longer divided by labels. This was the turning point. The moment the nation decided its future would not be dictated by its past. Rwanda also made a unique commitment to governance. Today, it leads the world in women's representation in parliament. Women have been at the forefront of the rebuilding process, bringing resilience and leadership to every level of society. The government implemented Vision 2020, a bold roadmap to transform Rwanda into a middle-income country. The focus was clear: infrastructure, education, and health. Every policy was designed with long-term growth in mind. Education became the cornerstone. Investing in the next generation was non-negotiable for a country with no natural resources but its people. The Made in Rwanda initiative further fueled self-reliance, promoting local manufacturing and reducing dependence on imports. Rwandan coffee and tea, some of the best in the world, became symbols of a nation that values quality and craftsmanship. Kigali began its transformation. Today, it is celebrated as one of the cleanest, safest, and most organized cities on the continent. It's a city where order isn't just a rule, it's a culture, a reflection of a nation that values discipline and progress. Innovation became the new currency. Rwanda positioned itself as a tech hub, inviting entrepreneurs from across the globe. The Silicon Valley of Africa wasn't just a dream, it was a goal backed by world-class digital infrastructure. And they aren't stopping. Vision 2050 is already underway, aiming for high-income status and a sustainable future. Governance is driven by imihigo, performance contracts, where leaders commit to specific goals for their people. It is a system of accountability that ensures progress reaches every corner of the country. But the secret to Rwanda's success isn't just found in policy papers. It's found in the spirit of umuganda. On the last Saturday of every month, every citizen contributes to community service, cleaning, building, and bonding. This shared responsibility is why the streets are pristine and the environment is protected. Rwanda was one of the first to ban plastic bags. Economically, the numbers tell a story of consistent, rapid growth. One of the highest growth rates in the world for 2 decades. Rwanda has become a premier destination for international conferences and ease of doing business. Social programs like Girinka, the 1 cow per poor family program, have transformed rural lives. By providing a source of nutrition and income, it has pulled thousands out of poverty and fostered community bonds. By providing a source of nutrition and income, it has pulled thousands out of poverty and fostered community bonds. Agriculture is also evolving. Smart farming and irrigation are ensuring food security in the face of a changing climate. Technology is empowering smallholder farmers, connecting them directly to markets and cutting-edge data. Energy independence is another goal. Innovative projects like methane extraction from Lake Kivu are powering the nation's growth. Combined with solar and hydro, Rwanda is building a sustainable grid for its industrial future. And then there is the tourism. High-end, sustainable, and conservation-focused. The gorillas of the Volcanoes National Park are world-famous. It's a model that proves conservation and economic growth can go hand in hand, protecting the planet while empowering the people. At the heart of it all is a deep pride in Rwandan culture. Traditional dance and art are not just heritage. They are the heartbeat of the nation. This cultural pride fuels the resilience and the drive to build something truly Rwandan for Rwandans. The spirit of Rwanda is one of resilience and self-reliance. It's about finding Rwandan solutions to Rwandan problems. From drone deliveries for life-saving blood to digital government services, the nation is always looking for the next frontier. The tragedy of the past has been transformed into the fuel for the future. A resilience that is as beautiful as it is powerful. Vision 2050 aims even higher. A focus on green growth, sustainability, and high-income status for every citizen. Sustainable development is at the core of the future, protecting the 1,000 hills while building a modern economy. Rwanda's story is not just about what happened, it's about what happened next. It's a testament to the human spirit. It shows that even from the deepest ashes, a nation can rise. Not just to survive, but to lead. Because sometimes, the strongest nations are not the ones that never fall, but the ones that rise differently. This is the Rwanda no one talks about, but it's a story the world needs to hear. As the sun sets over the land of 1,000 hills, we are reminded that transformation is not just about buildings. It's about the spirit of a people who refuse to let their story end in tragedy.